He invited me out to lunch, just sat there for 4 hours. He was telling me about his doubts of my music. I was like really crushed. I didn't know if I should listen to him or if I should really just listen to my heart. Hey, what's up? I'm Lullaboy, and today I'm gonna be answering 20 questions for MTV Asia. Ooh, my red flags. I think I don't really get mad, but I get sad. So watch out. Ooh, okay, so I have a song called Honest. It is a collaboration with a DJ from San Francisco. His name is Ghost Dragon. This song is so huge, it's like something you would hear at a big festival. People don't really expect me to do anything like in the EDM space, but the truth is, I'm a huge fan of EDM. Ooh, the first cover that I ever released was Poker Face by Lady Gaga, but it was a version by Daughtry. You know, I was in my whole rock era, and it was just me in my school uniform, playing the guitar and singing. So right now there's this song called Soft Spot by Keshi. I really like it because he says, I don't like anybody, but tell me why it's different with you. And I felt like that's a weirdly nice thing to say to someone. For me, of course, it's either Aku Cinta Kamu, which is Indonesian, I love you, or I have this unreleased song. I have a line in that song that goes, I would count you 7 billion times so I could find the one. And I think that's my new favorite way. Yes, so there's this one song on the album called Pictures from Afar.
But I'm wishing on a star that you won't be needing pictures from afar.
I don't promote it much. I don't talk about it a lot. This song is about being far away from my parents. I didn't tell them that I wrote it. They kind of figured it out through the lyrics, and they called me, and it was an emotional call. So I was born in LA, and I grew up in Singapore. My whole family's Indonesian, and I also spent a lot of time in Korea. I have this whole mishmash of cultures, and I think I like to take my favorite parts of each culture and put it together, and that's what my music is. Indonesian culture, because no matter where we lived as a family, there would always be that culture that just stays constant, you know, whether it's in the language or in the food that we eat at home, but also because of the music. Even when I was in America, my dad would be playing Indonesian songs in the car. One of my influences was actually this singer named Afgan. So it's a really full circle moment, and yeah, thanks for this question. Oh man, that's a big title and a lot of pressure on my shoulders for sure. I don't know if guru is the way to say it, but I hope that I can be like a companion to everybody, because the truth is, like, I'm still figuring it out as well. It's nice knowing that we can figure it out together. So love companion is probably better. I think you could live in like the fanciest places and the fanciest countries and live that luxury life, but it wouldn't be home if you don't share it with the people that you love. Truthfully, I'd rather be in like a dumpster with someone I love, and that would be home to me. When I was in university studying music, I had written a whole bunch of songs. One day I went to this really high-level executive person and I showed him my songs, and he invited me out to lunch, and we just sat there for 4 hours. He was telling me about his doubts of my music. He was talking to me about how, as a man, you shouldn't be so emotional. Maybe be a little bit more like aggressive and masculine, and that way you'd be able to get more fans. He told me to change my music style and then come back to him. I was like really crushed. I didn't know if I should listen to him or if I should really just listen to my heart. After spending a lot of time with myself, I chose to listen to my heart and just release these songs that I had. That changed my life, because people really connected with these songs, and that's what I want to help with. If you want to be aggressive and whatever, like you can listen to those artists, but that's not me. Family, God, and Indomie or something. It's not something I chose, it's something that people chose for me. I feel like it makes a lot of sense because there was a point of time in my life where I don't think there was anybody more hopeless than me. I was just like looking for love and hoping that I would find it, but having such a challenge. But I'm in a much better place now. And so if I can get over it, then all of you can as well. Now I kind of change it a little bit. I like to say that we're hopeful romantics because nobody's really hopeless. The most romantic song of all time is Life With You by Lullaboy. Go check it out.
I think life has just begun. Now I know that you're the one.
So I have a song called Cool.
Wanna be cool, cool, cool.
This song was formed through experiencing the highest of highs, diving into the world, and suddenly my whole life changed. I started to go to all these crazy parties and meet all these celebrities, and life became so glamorous, but I realized quite quickly that that wasn't the place for me. And if that's what it takes to be cool, then I'd rather just be myself. Well, growing up, I was listening to a lot of music in church, and at the same time I was this really hardcore emo kid, so I kind of got like both extremes of expressing yourself and feeling emotions. So I think that's what made me who I am. I would probably tell him to not think so much. Don't practice overthinking, because it's definitely something that can be trained. To just really be a kid and just live life, because those experiences are gonna help you tell a lot of stories in the future. I think over the past few years, I've gotten a chance to get to know myself and experience life to the fullest. Through this whole journey, I've learned that nothing is more important than feeling like you're at home, focusing on the things that are most important to you. So this album is a real representation of what I'm feeling at this very moment. Oh man, I've been like making connections with these fans online for so many years, and a lot of them I've never actually had a chance to meet in person. The truth is, like, I wouldn't be here without the fans. So this tour feels like something for them, but also for me. So I feel like over the past few years, I've just been going through a whole bunch of things, the ups and downs, and like a roller coaster of life. And through that, I have more stories to tell. I have it all written down in my diary, aka my phone notes. I'm gonna turn those into more songs that I will share with everyone. So thank you guys for being here, and thank you MTV Asia for having me. It was so much fun for me, and I can't wait to see you again.